Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone, and greeting to us all. To the estimate lecturer of the Advanced English course, Mrs. Sindira Galuhwardani, MPD, and to my fourth friends. I also want to say thank you to the audience for listening to my speech. On this nice occasion, let's take a moment to give thanks to God Almighty for His blessing that have always used to stay healthy up to this moment. As we know, chance is an inseparable part of life. Every day we face choice to change ourselves. Whether it's our habit, attitude, or mindset. One of the most important aspects of personal change is shifting our lifestyle habits. So, what does habit really mean? A habit is an action that we do automatically without much thought. They shape our daily mindset and behavior, and eventually they reflect our future. We need to recognize as students that habits are the roots of our character. What we do repeatedly shape who we become. If we get used to procrastinating, then we'll end up being undisciplined. And if we are used to being careless, we'll miss out on opportunities to grow. One of the habits that we often don't realize it is actually a bad habit. Bad habits are things we sometimes take lightly, but they can have a big impact on our future lives. The cause of bad habit can come from ourselves due to a lack of motivation influenced by our environment, wanting instant result, stress, and life pressure, or just a lack of self-awareness. So, what happens if we often engage in bad habit? According to the book Atomic Habit, the impact we experience includes weakening our self-identity, like seeing ourselves and lazy or unfocused, hindering long-term growth in our studies, career, or personal lives, and the accumulation of this habit can lead to serious consequences like declining health, reduced achievement, and damaged relationship. Wha- Once this happen, what's the right solution to get rid of choose bad habit? According to Atomic Habit, the right solution to tackle bad habit is broken down into four parts. First, make it obvious, which mean in fitting to create in environment makes it easier from good habit. Number two, make it attractive, which means being aware of the importance of making habits seem enjoyable, like linking them to activities we love. Number three, make it easy, which means we should emphasize the habit that need to start small and simple. And last, number four, make it satisfying, which emphasize the importance of giving rewards to reinforce good habit. Dear audience, I brought up changing habit is a challenge that often seems tough to tackle. Even though we might have a strong desire to change certain behaviors, many of struggle to achieve those goals On top of that, changing habit usually requires long-term commitment, which can be a challenge on its own, but it's not impossible. James Clear say in his book Atomic Habit, big change start with small habit practice every day. So let's start improving ourselves, not with big intention with a real step because our futuring is shaped by the habit we establish today. If we want to be better people, we need to start building that reflect the self we want. I hope what I said in this page serves as a reminder and inspiration for everyone to start improving the bad habit we have every day. Remember, the small step we take consistently are the key to change. Thank you for everyone. I apologize if there were any words that didn't fit well. Thanks for your attention, everyone, and for the opportunity. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Safira Nini and my student ID is 53,240,372. I'm from the accounting program at the Faculty of Economic and Business, Bina Sarana Informatica University. Here, I'm going to talk about the matter I picked, the title Comparison History, to complete my project assignment for the Advanced English course. So, what's a comparison dictionary? Comparison dictionary, you calls also tell how it comparison dictionary, or it's a term in English grammar that show comparison. In comparison between adjective or adverb, change their form based on the level of comparison. So you can also call comparison between as a level of comparison. The comparison between is used when you want to compare one thing with another. The degrees of comparison have three levels. First, positive features, two comparative features, and last three superlative features. The first thing we will discuss is the positive features. In positive features, the two things being compared are on the same level of or comparable. So we use as with uh, adjective or adverb. For example, you are as pretty as her, and you're just as pretty as she is. For the pattern, is a subject plus to be plus as adjective as plus subject to. For example, Nada is as beautiful as Clara. Another for the pattern for subject one plus verb plus as adjective as plus subject to plus verb. For example, Nana runs as fast as Jay does. The second one we will discuss is comparative feature. One of the two things being compared has a greater quality than the other. We use an adjective or a verb plus air or more plus adjective or a verb. For example, you are prettier than her. You are prettier. For the pattern is subject first plus to be plus adjective plus er. You can use plus then and plus subject to. For example, you are prettier than her. Two subject one for plus verb plus adverb plus er. You can use to plus than plus subject to and plus verb. For example, Jay runs faster than Nana does. 3. Subject 1 plus to be plus more plus adjective. You can use to plus than and plus subject to. For example, chocolate is more delicious than strawberry. Last, subject 1 plus verb plus more plus adverb, and you can use to plus than plus subject to and plus verb. For example, Nana speak more calmly than Georges. Next, the last discuss for the superlative degree. The thing being talked about has most quality compared to the others, which is why we use adjective or adverb plus is or most plus adjective or adverb. For example, you're the prettiest girl in school when you're the most beautiful girl in school. For the pattern, subject 1 plus to be plus the adjective plus is. You can use object. For example, you are the prettiest girl. Next, subject 1 plus verb plus the verb, the adverb plus s. You can use to plus object. For example, this runs the fastest of all the runners. Next, subject 1 plus to be plus the more plus adjective, and you can use to plus object. For example, chocolate is the most delicious wafer. Next, last subject 1 plus verb plus most plus adverb. You can use to plus object. For example, Nana speaks most calmly in the class. For object is optional. It can be used as a comparison if can also not be. There are some rules in compatibility. The first one of the one syllable adjective. The point of a one syllable is that the adjective or verb can be split. So you just say it once. One syllable adjective or adverb always use either or is, but if the adjective or a verb and need a consonant preceded by a single vowel, then the last consonant has to be two double. Er comparative and is superlative. For example, tall, taller, tallest. Next, if it ends with an a, just add r or s. For example, large, larger, and large langurs. And last, for the consonant vowel consonant pattern, double the least letter. For example, big, bigger, and biggest. Next, the second one, rules or for multi-syllable adjective. The point about two syllable is that the adjective adverb can be split into two. You should say it twice. Use more and most. For example, beautiful, more beautiful, and less beautiful. Next, if it has two syllables and in and ends with y, change y to I. For example, happy, happier, and happiest, or easy, easier than easiest. Next. Next and the last is irregular adjective. Here is a table above irregular adjective. There are positive features, comparative features, and superlative features. These are irregular words stop to good, to become better, or the best, bad, worse, and the worst. Next are smoother or harder. Just the conclusion for the previous discussion. The comparison usually is used to compare the quality between two or more things or people. There are uniform positive, comparative for two things, and superlative for three or more. Use the er or es pattern form short words and more and most for long words. Keep A out for irregular form like good, better, and best. So we're at ending now. Thanks to all the audience for sticking around until the finish. Thank you, and sorry if there were any wrong words. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.